Hey, what's going on, all my YouTube folks out there? Back for another video on the KT Hoops channel. Just wanted to do a quick take on Doc Rivers and the Clippers situation. The NBA world kind of got shocked yesterday, not necessarily unexpected, but shocking that the Clippers would part ways and basically get rid of Doc Rivers because of their collapse against the Denver Nuggets in this 2020 playoff season. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button to let you know when I'm dropping videos, dropping content, and don't forget to hit that like button and share my videos and let me know what you think in the comment section, what I can do better, any topics that you want to pose to me, and get my opinion. So I'm going to just give you a quick take on what I felt was the reason why Doc Rivers was let go this year by the Clippers. Doc is a really good head coach. He has a championship under his belt. He had the best record for any Clipper coach in history. But Doc has what some would say underachieved with great talent. Going back to the 2015 season when he had a 3-1 lead against the Houston Rockets with that Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan-led team. Basically the same type of collapse where he was ahead in the series, ahead in the clinching game, and everything just seemed to fall apart after that. I don't know. I heard a lot of things behind the scenes with the Clippers, the chemistry issues. You've been seeing a lot of stuff come out about Montrez and Paul George, and then Kawhi's trainer. Uncle Dennis is there also with his input and his intake. So there's a lot of outside influences that are basically getting in the ears of a lot of Clipper players, the front office, and so forth and so on. But I think Doc ended up being the fall guy for a lot of internal problems that were going on with the Clippers team. And I'm not saying it's not Doc's fault, or I'm not blaming Doc. It's just the fact that you need a fall guy for when you have basically a major disappointment to a team that was expected and was picked by the majority of the media, the basketball world, basketball media, to win the championship this year. Doc, like I said, his relationship with Kawhi seemed like it was great on paper, but who knows what's going on behind the scenes, because Kawhi is not going to say anything. He's basically, there to just hoop, and he's an assassin. He's trained. Hey, I don't talk. I just let my talking go on the basketball court. Then you have Paul George. His interesting history with Doc. If you want to look that up for yourself, I don't want to really put the business of what went behind with Doc and Paul George and Doc's daughter out there in the street. You can read up for yourself with that. But, that's an interesting relationship. So when you have, I'm not saying rocky or tumultuous, but different relationship with your two biggest stars, that trickles down to the rest of the team. So, and I think guys like Trez, seeing that, these guys are getting this preferential treatment, and I'm out here busting my behind, really trying to lead this team in a direction that it needs to go. But you have your two star players kind of on their own program, and we understand that star players get preferential treatment. in the league, and rightfully so. These guys are the face of the franchise. They're the ones that's taking you to the level that you want to be at. But everybody still has to be on the same page. I was actually just watching this interview with the AI interview in the All in Smoke podcast. Love that podcast, by the way. Check out that interview. But he said that Larry Brown called him in the office one time and told him, for lack of better words, that he was going to kick his ASS. And AI was like, man, what you talking about? I didn't do anything. I'm at practice on time. You know what AI did in the games. And he was like, I'm doing everything right. So AI couldn't figure it out, and it bothered him so much. And Eric Snow came to him and told him, hey, Larry's just on one today. Don't trip. And then Larry called him back in the office and told him, look, if I can get on you, my star player, my bread and butter, my moneymaker, and these other guys see that, then what can they say when I get on them? So Larry Brown was playing mind games, and AI was like, oh snap. That's true. If he can get on me, then anybody can get the wrath of the coach. And so that brings continuity, that brings chemistry to the team. So getting back on Doc, I think that's what Doc lacked in this season and past seasons, that he has to have everybody on an equal plane, and accountability has to be equal across the board. Even if you let your stars miss a practice here and there, load management or whatever, but they all have to be equally accountable for the team's success, the team's failures, anything that is team oriented. They have to be held accountable for it. So I think Doc is the fall guy in this situation, but it could be warranted. He's the only coach in NBA history to lose multiple 3-1 leads. He's had, like I said, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre, JJ Redick, and then this team this year with Palmdale Paul, Kawhi, Trez, Lou Williams, all up and down the roster, you have championship talent. And if you can't answer the bell with the talent that you've been afforded, then maybe it's time to move on. So I think that's what the situation was with the Clippers and Doc Rivers. We'll see who they hire. We'll see if Ty gets a chance. I heard an interesting one about Mark Jackson. But whoever is the next guy that comes in better be willing to hold his star players accountable. And we'll see who's there the next year. I really think Kawhi is the only one that's safe right now. So we'll see what the Clippers, and good luck to Doc, whatever his next coaching job may be, or next endeavor. He may go back to the studio or whatever, but let's hope that Doc lands on his feet. And so that's the take that I wanted to give. Let me know what you think. Drop the comments in the comment section, and hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at KT Hoops. And thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Peace.